Oh, Deadpool, what do I think of Cold Pursuit? Good, except for Laura Dern, like, disappearing within the first, like, 15 minutes. And we are live. Hello, everybody who's not here yet because I just went live. Takes a few seconds for people to join in. All right, let's get you guys pulled up here on the computer. I'm actually kind of ready today with you guys, ready to pull you guys up and get the live stream going. Usually I'm like, oh wait, I didn't pull you guys up on the computer yet, and I got to figure this all out. So, hello everybody. All right, so let's go here. So how is everybody doing today? Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Hey Dave, hi Dave, hello. Reviews, Landon, yeah, I know. Hey, Joe's here. He says, hey, a-holes, nice. Joe and Rick, we're gonna both be here, but they're both feeling under the weather. So everybody wish Crazy Joe and Rick some get wells. So hopefully they feel better soon. Maybe they'll be here next week. I don't know. Yeah, what was I going to say? I don't remember anymore. Oh, reviews. I know. I need to do reviews. Maybe one day this week I'll do a review video for like the first, maybe like, I don't know, the first week of movies I watched this month or something like that. I know we're already like almost done January already, but maybe I'll do that. I don't know. You guys... I hate reviewing stuff. I don't feel that I'm good at reviewing. That's my problem. I don't feel that I'm a good reviewer. Like, I want to talk about, like Joker, because, I liked Joker. I just didn't like it as much as everybody else did. I'm trying to, like, put my finger on why, and I've literally been thinking about it for the last week and trying to, like, explain it to myself, and I'm like, I'm having a hard time even explaining to myself, like, the you know, what it was about it that I liked, but, like, I think maybe things I would have changed. And I have a hard time doing it. And I'm like, how am I going to do this in a review? Like, I don't know how to review. Still like Joker though. I did like it. Just some people are thinking it's like the best movie ever made. I would not agree. I would just say it was really good. Anyway, how was your holiday today, Dave? Says Jamel. I mean, I worked. I went out, shot a video, shot a new Dollar Tree video, which I got. You can eventually see I got banned from. The guy who runs the local one of my local Dollar Trees, not the nicest guy. You've seen me at there before, and I've mentioned in videos before that we've been like kicked out of that Dollar Tree. And I filmed today. I was in that store for like 2 hours filming. You guys need to realize that some people think like, I don't understand. You just go into a store, film, and walk out. It takes a while to film inside stores because you have to film around people. You know, there'd be some lady on her cell phone or some kid crying or screaming, or there was like some lady like singing to herself in the store today, which was crazy. Things like that happen, and you know you can't necessarily have that in the background. You gotta wait for that stuff to stop. So you might see a 10-minute long video, but that 10 minutes took like 2-3 hours to film. There's a lot of times where in thrift stores and Goodwills, I'm just sitting on a couch waiting for like people to leave the movie section and stuff. And I'm not upset about that. I'm just saying it takes a while. So yeah, I was in there for like 2 hours. Filmed everything. I'm getting to the part where I want to shoot like the end. You'll see in the video that I post tomorrow for the Dollar Tree that I shoot like the post credit scene in my car. It was originally going to be shot inside the Dollar Tree, but the manager was like, "I told you not to film in here anymore. If I catch you in here again, I'll have to ban you for life," which is ridiculous because no other Dollar Trees have ever given me any grief about filming. One of the other local Dollar Trees, which I did go to today, they didn't have, I asked, they didn't have any movies yet, I guess. That one Dollar Tree, the manager will let me into the back stock room to film. So I don't know. Anyway, so basically I said he basically did to ban me for life because I'm like, well, if I can't film in here, I'm not going to hunt in here. Why am I going to shop in your store if I can't film in it? So, I don't know. I'm actually going to contact corporate and explain who I am, what I do, tell them that, you know, my viewers, a lot of my viewers get their news of new movies showing up at Dollar Trees from me, and maybe they'll you know, contact him, and or I'll get a written email or something saying I am allowed to film inside a store. We'll see. But anyway, where are we at? I know I missed a lot of what you guys have said. Did you like the video I tweeted about the Spice Girls on Blue's Clues? Cinefun, yes. The problem is that apparently the VHS release of like Blue's Birthday, whatever it's called, doesn't have the Spice Girls on it. Like, apparently, like, in that episode, a whole bunch of different famous people will say happy birthday to Blue. To her, right? Blue's a girl, right? We'll say happy birthday to Blue, say happy birthday to her. And apparently in the VHS, like, I think there's like only 4 of those happy birthdays actually make it in. So as much as I would love to then buy the VHS to have, okay, another Spice Girl title for my collection, basically, they're not on there. It's definitely a shame. Hector says, I love Joker, but it's not really the best movie of all time. No, I would agree. I mean, I liked it. I did like Joker, and I'm really hoping for a sequel. So many people were like, oh, a Joker sequel, just leave it at what it is. But I thought the movie actually started to really get good at the end. Like, the whole movie, I'm like, this is good. I'm enjoying this. But it wasn't until, like, the last maybe, like, 15, or I don't know, maybe 15, 20, whatever minutes, you know, where the S really hits the fan, is I was like, oh, okay, this is getting really exciting, and this character is getting more interesting to me now. I kind of want to see where this character is going. So I'm actually hoping they do a sequel to Joker. I would love this to be like maybe a trilogy or however many movies. I want to see more. So we'll see. Bohemian says his holiday sucked because he had surgery. I'm sorry to hear that. James, Dollar Tree is usually hit or miss. Sometimes you find gold, other times you don't. Yeah, I actually went to 3 Dollar Trees today. I went to the one in my town. They did get some new stuff in, but it was so, like it was like 2 boxes. That was it. I'm like, I'm not even gonna film this. Like there's nothing to film here. It's 2 boxes of movies, and it wasn't anything good. I didn't want to buy any of it. It was all stuff I had no interest in whatsoever. So I left there. Went to the one where the manager's really cool and will let me in the back to film. They hadn't received any stock yet, so maybe, hopefully soon, I can go back there, maybe shoot a video at some point. And then I went to the one where the manager's a jerk, and I thought, okay, I know the manager's a jerk here, but maybe he's not working today, or maybe I won't get caught. And up until like the very last second of me filming, thankfully, I didn't get caught. So at least I got the film there, but it didn't work out well. Mike says, I will never understand why some stores don't like you filming. Makes no sense to me. Well, Mike, he says it's just their policy, and his fear is that since I guess it is their policy to you're not supposed to be filming inside the stores, he's afraid that I guess corporate's going to see the video and say, hey man, this guy's been filming in your store. What's going on? He's going to get in trouble. He's just trying to save his own butt. I don't think he actually really cares that I'm filming in the store. Like, if I showed him a piece of paper or something, or an email saying that corporate said it's okay for me to film, I'm sure he'd be like, all right, go ahead. Like, he wouldn't care. He's just trying to protect his own butt. He doesn't want to get in trouble. He doesn't want to get fired. And I can understand that. But, I mean, it doesn't seem to bother anybody else. So, and it's not like who's going to find out? Like, I mean, is Dollar Tree, is somebody from corporate Dollar Tree really going to see that video and go, oh, this guy's promoting our store. This guy is saying good things about us. This guy's showing off movies to all his fans, letting everybody know, go out to Dollar Tree and hunt there. Let's fire the manager for that store. What are the odds of that? I'd say 0. So, yeah, I mean, he's just trying to protect his own butts. But stores like, I mean, I've been into like thrift stores, like independent thrift stores that don't want you filming in there. That I don't understand, because that's kind of like, why? Like, you're an independent store. You're not something chain store. You're not just trying to save your own butt. Like, you don't want me promoting your store. You don't want me saying, hey guys, I'm in this little town of yada, yada, yada. If you guys are ever here, check this place out. I can't tell you how many times Video Game Movie Dome, Pam, has told me, hey, these people stopped in because they saw your video, and I'm forgetting the name of the place. It's the Game Traders Club, I think that's the name of the place, out by Hershey, Pennsylvania. The place that has like all those Blu-rays, that whole like back wall of Blu-rays and those bins of Blu-rays. That place has told me time and time again, hey, we got people stopping in here because of your videos. People will do that. I mean, if you guys are watching my videos and you see me go into the store and they got a lot of awesome stuff, and you're like, hey, that place is maybe only like a half hour away from me, you're not going to go there? I think you are. If you guys post a video of some awesome place that I see, and it's only a half hour away from me, guess where I'm going this weekend? So it only makes sense, but I don't know. I know a lot of, there's a lot of, like not historical places, like museums that don't let you film in them, which is ridiculous. I have some friends who do videos where they go to like, they go to like museums and roadside attractions and oddities and stuff. And I can't tell you how many times they've told me they're like, oh yeah, I went to this place and they said no filming. I just left. If I can't film, I'm not going to go. Makes sense. Why support them? Anyway, all right, here we go. Hector says he was at Dollar Tree last night and got Inherent Vice. Nice. I'm losing you guys here. Sorry. Wow, I'm sorry. I know you guys have been talking, so I'm trying to find where we left off. Okay, yeah. Jess says, yeah, no doubt. Free advertisement for them. Don't know why they care so much. Yep. Batquin says, how long does it take you to make a video? Have you ever had any ideas to make a video on how to make a video is made? No, I never did that. It would be cool. You know what? Maybe someday I'll do that. Maybe someday I'll have like Rick or somebody like film me making a video, like a behind the scenes thing. I know like past crew members have actually discussed the idea of like doing behind the scenes Cinema Sickness stuff for like their channel, and I was like, I go for it. If you want to do a behind the scenes of Cinema Sickness channel, okay, knock yourself out. It sounds awesome. Never happened though. So maybe we'll do something like that. We'll see. That's a good idea, Backwin. Well, we'll work on that. So how long does it take me to make a video, Backwin? It depends. I have gone in the stores where I've been in there for like a half hour in and out. It can happen. It just depends on how many people are in the store, which can be good or bad. If there's a lot of people, it's actually really good when I'd say it's actually better when there's a ton of people. When the place is crowded, that's why I love filming in Disney World. It's easier. When it's dead quiet, it's kind of awkward because you're there like, hey guys, blah, 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 look at the movies and blah, oh wow, this DVD, and you're talking kind of loud to yourself because you want to be, I don't want to be like, hey guys, I want to be, excited and loud for you guys. So I'm trying to, be like that in the videos, but if the place is dead quiet, it's kind of, it's a little weird, you know what I mean? Like it's all eyes on you because you're the guy over in the corner screaming about movies. When it's like half, like not dead, but not crazy crowded either. You got like just a kind of a mediocre, store filled. That's when it's the worst because that's when like, it's people, will be getting in your way. They will be making a lot of noise. We'll be talking on the cell phone. Kids will be crying, and there's nothing to really muffle that. You're gonna hear it. When it's crowded, there could be some lady on their phone. There could be some kid screaming in the corner. You're good to go because there's so much noise going on around you that all that kind of gets muffled out. So in Disney World, I can film pretty much anywhere, anytime, and I'm not, for the most part, going to have to worry about all the ambient sounds ruining my video because there's just so much in the background going on anyway. Even if you can hear it, it's going to be so muffled. Like if you can hear a kid crying or some lady screaming on her cell phone, people talk really loudly on their cell phones in stores. It's crazy. You could maybe hear it, but it's going to be muffled enough and mixed in with all the other sounds that it's not going to be an issue. So it depends. Again, I've been in stores for like half hour, in and out, filmed. Awesome. It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes. Other times I could be in it. I've been in like a Goodwill, my all-time favorite Goodwill. I've been in there for like 4 hours to film like a 10-minute video before. It happens. Anyway, where we at? Kyle says he's feeling under the weather too. Sorry. Dustin, no, I do not own Tammy and the T-Rex. Wish I did. Hector says, I would only want a Joker sequel if they have another compelling story to tell. I think they would. I mean, he's now got this following. I want to see where that goes. I want to see where this, because it's not like the Joaquin Phoenix Joker is not like the Joker, like the typical. It's a different take on the Joker. If you guys have seen the movie, Bruce Wayne's parents, you know what happens to them, but it's not, it's done in a different way. It's interesting. Like, Batman can still become very much Batman. You know, Bruce Wayne can still become Batman. And now Joker's got this following, and I want to see where that goes. I think the story would be very compelling. I want to see it, especially now that I think that Joaquin Phoenix Joker is kind of is there more. It's more the Joker I sort of want to see, if that makes sense. I really liked the way his character was evolving towards the end of the film. He got a bit more crazy, and I'm like, that's the Joker I want. So I think they could. I would love to see a sequel. I hope they make a sequel. I think I will like the first movie. I will like Joker better if they make a sequel that makes the first one stronger. I think they could do that. Dave, do you remember a 90s group called S Club, or a show called S Club 7? Well, yeah, group and show. Yes, I do remember S Club 7. Never watched it, but I know of them, yeah. Donald says, saw Bad Boys for Life. It's his best, he thinks it's the best of all three. I can see that. I want to see it. Trailer looks good. I really want to watch. Here's the thing, though. Before I watch Bad Boys 3, I want to rewatch 1 and 2, because it's been so long since I've seen Bad Boys 1 and 2. I mean, it's been forever. Like, it's to the point now where I'm like, I'd be like watching them all over again for the first time. It's just been so long. So I need to rewatch those. Will says Power Rangers sequel. I didn't like hate the Power Ranger movie, the newer one, but I didn't really like it much either. It was mediocre. Bad Quinn says, I would love to see a Joker style movie for Harley Quinn. I think her backstory is definitely worth making into a film. Yeah. I mean, they could always make it link into like the Joker series, maybe. I don't know. That'd be cool. Why don't they do like a Joker universe? I mean, they got all these universes now. Do a Joker universe. Make that a thing. Come on. I mean, Joker was good. Like I said, that's the thing. Like, as I said, I didn't think Joker was as amazing as everybody else made it out to be. Oh, Bradshaw Studio, thank you for the $1.10 super chat. Thank you. I didn't think Joker was as good as everybody makes it out to be, but I still thought it was a great movie. I really did. I did enjoy it. Do more movies like that. Give us like a new Batman movie, like Batman, and call them all that. You get Joker, then make Batman and make it his story, but linked to Joker. Then Harley Quinn and her story linked to like do it. Make a universe. As long as they're all as long as they're all like in the same sort of style that Joker was done, in that gritty sort of more realistic style, I'm in. I'd see them. Sounds good to me. Don't make them too, fanciful. Just make them kind of more realistic. I like that. I would totally see that. All right. Let's see. Vinny says, my stomach's growling. I should get food. My mom and dad went to Big Lots today and told them, and I told them they got movies there because you always find movies at Big Lots. Always have movies. What? Oh, he was just saying they got movies there. Yes, they do have movies. They got new stuff in. So check out Big Lots if you got one nearby. Hector says Todd in the Shadows Club covered S Club 7, only US hit for his one hit wonder series. Oh, did he really? I watched Todd in the Shadows. I'm sure I've seen that video. Mr. Will, what do they have against you filming? It's not that they have anything against me filming. It's that the guy's just trying to save his butt. David, have you seen your friend Erin yet? Seen her? Yes, multiple times. You mean recently? No. She was supposed to hang out with us on this Saturday. We were all going to go out and hunt this. We're going to do like a kind of a bit like a little like mini hunting crew hunt this Saturday, but it snowed. We got a bunch of snow here in Pennsylvania, so it didn't happen. But I think on the 1st, February 1st, we're all going out. We've postponed it. So I think we're doing a hunt down to the beach, but not Jersey Beach. We're going to Delaware. We're going to do a Rehoboth Beach hunt. I believe that's the plan anyway. I think Rick's coming. Aaron's coming. I don't know if Joe's... I think Joe said he couldn't come, I think. I'll talk about it. We'll see who else. Maybe Greg? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. Vinny, what up, Birds of Prey? Yeah, it's not really a Harley Quinn movie, is it? It's all the kind of all those girls, right? But I want to see Birds of Prey. It looks interesting. Ron, I never did because I don't have to. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I know that you were wishing and hoping and praying that would be the case so that you could, maybe you and I could start talking, but Sorry. Not the way I swing, but there's probably many fish out there, so keep on looking. Where we at now? Bohemian says, I got home like 2 hours ago and I regret getting my wisdom teeth removed. Oh, that's right. Bohemian got his wisdom teeth taken out. I mean, you'll be fine. It's not that bad. I thought it was pretty, I thought it was pretty okay. I don't know. Maybe it's just easy for me. I guess maybe it depends on like how compacted they were. See, mine really weren't compacted or like messing with my mouth. It was just, they were actually like coming out a little bit. So mine weren't bad. Maybe it depends. Maybe if you had like really bad like impacted molars or impacted wisdom teeth, maybe then it was like an issue. I guess it all depends on how much surgery you had to get done in there. So okay. I mean, for me it wasn't bad, but I guess maybe for you it was. And if that's the case, oh my gosh, I'm hiccuping. Do I have the hiccups now? If that's the case, I'm sorry. Mr. Will says usually corporate would welcome the free publicity. Yes. Mike says, Ron, don't be an asshat. I'm gonna say the word because I think asshat's a funny word. Sorry, kids. Can't be too PG on this channel anymore. Don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. I gotta make sure I'm a little little edgy. Wait, in fact, that's hiding. I'll show it. There we go. Where are we at? I don't remember. Landon keeps asking my favorite NC-17 movie. I don't know. I don't know the ratings of every movie I watch, so I'm not sure. Where are we at? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with you guys and read what you guys said. Jeremy says, hey, Dave, hope you're having a great night, man. Just wanted to drop in and say hi. I got a copy of the Chinatown sequel on VHS this weekend, which I think is out of print. LOL. Awesome. Very cool. Joey says, what they don't tell you is when you have your wisdom teeth removed, you lose all your wisdom. Yes, that's right. Wisdom teeth removal. It's a scam. Backquin says Suicide Squad is probably the worst DC movie I've ever seen. If you've ever seen Roger Ebert's review on North, he said how much he hated North. That's how much I feel about Suicide Squad. I didn't hate it. It kept me entertained, but to be honest, I've never really like the whole new like universe, the whole new DC universe. I don't know if I've ever really like loved any of the movies. They've all just kept me entertained. Well, I like Shazam. Shazam I actually really liked. Everything else but Shazam, I've enjoyed, but they kept me entertained. I wasn't bored watching them, but I also wasn't like blown away. And that's kind of how I feel about Suicide Squad. It kept me entertained. It was okay. It was all right, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, that was great. I was just like, oh, okay, I saw it. I wasn't bored. It's what I expected from a DC movie. Andrew says Target has a sale right now. Buy 2 blues, get 1 free. Oh, that's a good deal. I'll have to look into that. Bohemian says they were impacted. It took 20 minutes in surgery. I'm in pain, but I'll be okay. Okay, so your teeth were probably worse off than mine. So I'm sorry to hear that. Good luck. Take those painkillers. Wait, hold on. Zero says, here in the UK, you're not allowed to have your wisdom teeth taken out. What? Are you serious? You can't have your... Why? Zero, please explain this. I mean, I know the whole... there's that whole, stereotype of English people's mouths being all messed up. Is that why? Because you can't... Like, what? Why would you not be able to... Explain. Please explain this. Because if this is real, I want to know about this. Zero says it causes headaches or something. What? Having your wisdom teeth taken out causes headaches? I don't have more headaches than I ever had before. I get headaches quite often, but I think it's all due to lack of sleep for me because I don't get much sleep. I usually get headaches when I'm starting to feel really tired. But I don't get them otherwise. So weird. I'm gonna Google that after this video because you got me kind of wondering about that. It's weird. Hector says he loved Wonder Woman and Shazam. Yeah, I mean, I like Wonder Woman. I thought it was good. I'm interested in the next one. It was probably my second favorite out of the DC movies. I liked the new movies anyway. I like Shazam the best. Then I liked Wonder Woman second. But even Wonder Woman, I wasn't blown away by. I just thought it was good. But yeah, the new one looks good. And Aquaman, Batquin says Aquaman was okay. Yeah, I thought Aquaman was alright too. Like, they're getting better. We'll leave it at that. The DC movies are getting better. I thought Aquaman was okay. Again, not like blowing me away. Good, but good. David says the best Batman movie is Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises. Best Batman movie. Well, best live action Batman movie is 1989 Michael Keaton, Tim Burton Batman. That is the best Batman movie in my opinion. I love that film. But best Batman movie for taking in consideration animation and live action, Batman Beyond Return of the Joker. It's one of my all-time favorite movies and my all-time favorite Batman movie. It's so good. Hector says he's hyped for Wonder Woman 84. Yes, definitely. Sorry, missing what you guys are saying. Hector says he watched Secret Life of Walter Mitty last night for the first time. It was quite captivating. An underrated movie of 2010s. Yeah, it was a good movie. I liked Walter Mitty. It was a fun movie. I've only seen it once, but I liked it. Whoa, Agent Purist from Niagara Falls. Canada or America? Is there a Niagara Falls, U.S.? Like, what, Niagara Falls, New York or whatever? And I don't know. I don't know these towns. I'm curious now. U.S. or Canada? Brian says, "Why don't I sleep well?" Oh no, it's not that I don't sleep well. I just don't sleep. What you guys don't understand, I get so crazy when people are always like, "Oh, you're self-employed. Must be nice to be retired. You get to do whatever you want now." No, I am working all the frickin' time. I don't get to sleep anymore at all. It's one of the things I miss about a 9 to 5 is that you worked 9 to 5. Like, that was your time. Now I am just 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, filming, editing, getting stuff sent out, working on things I gotta get for upcoming videos, organizing. Like, I'm always doing something. There are so many projects I still have to get done. The reason why I haven't shot a new room tour video yet is because there's so much stuff down here I have to get done, and I'm picking away at it slowly, but it's taking forever. Back when I had a 9 to 5, I would come home from my job, get done what I need to get done. Like, if I wanted to shoot a video down here, I would literally I would have came home from work today. Well, not today. It's Martin Luther King Day. But let's say it wasn't a holiday. I would have got home from work at 4 o'clock or whatever like that. I would have done what I had to do down here. There's a lot to get done, but I probably would have got done everything had I just done it all in one night or something like that. And then I'd be good to go. But now it's like I don't have time to do that. I got so much other stuff to do on top of everything that I got to pick away at stuff. I'm up to like 5 o'clock in the morning every night trying to get stuff done. It's crazy. So it's not that I can fall asleep. I hit the pillow, I'm out. It's just that I don't have time to sleep anymore. Jesse says, do you remember the Simpsons where Lisa goes to the dentist to get her braces and he shows her the big book of British teeth? Yes, that's a funny episode. Joey says you probably get headaches because of your horrible diet. No, I don't think so. Well, maybe if I don't drink soda, I do. If I don't have enough caffeine, I'll get a headache. So, okay. Have I been to New York City or Japan? I've been to New York City. No plans on ever going back there. It's just, I'm not a city guy, and it's just, it was too crowded. I went there once in high school, and I kind of had fun when I went to high school, but then, I went a couple years ago for a friend's wedding, and my wife and I both, after the wedding, were like, we're never coming back to New York again. Just, we don't want to be here ever again. It's just too crowded and crazy, and that's not my scene. I'm a country bumpkin. I want to be in the middle of a field with nobody around me for like 1,000 miles. Just as long as outside that 1,000-mile radius are some Best Buys and Targets and thrift stores and stuff. Falcon says he wants to go sometime. I would love to go to Japan. Even though I'm not a city guy, I would go to Japan. That's like the one city I'm like, yes, I want to see that. Silver Sean, have I watched They Live? Yeah, it's a great movie. Robert says he watched Peanut Butter Falcon. He said it was really good. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to see it. I hear it's good. Speaking of Batman movies, I found out Funko is putting out pops for Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. Oh, crap, really? Because that, I'm going to have to buy those. That sounds interesting. Are they going to be in a set? Dave says, when you see Erin, tell her I'm sorry. What did you do, Dave? What did you do, Dave? Eastsider says he picked up 45 DVDs / Blu-ray movies so far from Dollar Tree. Nice. Good deal there, man. Mr. Will says, Batman and Robin were the worst. Badass nipples being the main reasons. Whatever. You know, there's a reason why those costumes were like that, though. They were sculpted to be like Greek statues. So yes, the costumes, you know, had bat nipples, yes, but that's the reason why they didn't add them just to be like, let's give them nipples. It was because they wanted to make it look like a Greek like a Greek statue. That's why they were like that. But yeah, still, those movies aren't. I'm not gonna say those movies are good. They're not. They're bad. But I'm still very nostalgic for them, and I still like them. Batman Beyond uncut or edited? Oh, uncut, definitely. Batman Beyond Return of the Joker. Yeah, the edited version. It's not that the edited version is bad, but the uncut version. Oh my gosh, there's blood and fun deaths, and the Joker parts are really messed up. It's a much better version. Zero, do I have insomnia? No, like I said, I can sleep just fine. I just don't have time to sleep. It's not that I can't sleep. I don't have time to do it. If I had time to sleep, I would sleep so much more. Agent Pure says, okay, he's from Ontario, Canada. You should bring the family and I'll show you around to all local thrift stores. Ah, man, yes, I really want to get up and do some hunting in Canada. That'd be awesome. And it's not too far away. It's not that far of a drive. I mean, I'm in like southern southeastern Pennsylvania by Philadelphia, but Niagara's not that far away. I've driven up there once before a long time ago in high school with like a girlfriend or family were going on a trip, and I went with them. I remember it was a long drive, but it wasn't that bad. It's not like when I drive to Florida. Yeah, man, I would love to. We'll see. I got to make that work out. The problem is my wife also has a job, and I got to take care of my son. As I've told you guys before, $1 a month on Patreon. If I had enough people who did that every month, it's $12 a year. That's it. If I had enough people who did that, and I could use that little bit extra money to put towards to cover my wife's half. Like basically say you can quit your job. I'll use the Patreon money to cover what you used to make it your job. I could travel the world. I've already gotten permission. My wife has already said, if you make enough money with Cinema Sickness where you can stop just covering, your half of everything, and cover everything, you can go and do whatever you want. Be gone for a month. I don't care. Go ahead, do what you want. So just saying, guys, just saying. Cinema Sickness on Patreon. Link at cinemasickness.com. There's a link. Go to it. Check it out. And you get your name in the credits of my videos and early access to my videos too. Everybody who's on Patreon has already got to watch the Dollar Tree video I shot today. It's already up. It's been up for a couple hours now. Anyway, where we at? James said I actually suggested Canada in 2014 for my vacation with my grandpa and grandma, but we went to went to Orlando instead. I loved Universal Studios. Joey says, so you're saying that your diet is so awful that if you eat healthier, your brain goes crazy and you get headaches. No, I'm saying I'm addicted to caffeine. that's a fact. That is a fact. It's not. It's this. I've tried. I will say though, I've been drinking less of this recently. This is the only soda I've had today so far, which is good for me. Usually, the fact that I've only had one soda today, that's a big step. Because usually, that'd be my fifth one. I've been drinking a lot of water. I got tons of bottles of water. I've been chugging those down, and everything's been going well so far. Greg says I'm flying solo tonight. Yes, Crazy Joe and Rick are both under the weather, unfortunately. So, wish them goodwill or whatever. All right, where are we at? Zero says Japan is okay. I know Japan isn't a city. You know what I meant, like Tokyo or something like that. Don't take everything I say so literally. Oh, man, I'm losing what you guys are saying. Sorry. Joey says, ew, pops disgust me. All right, I'll get some more of them. Back on... Oh, I don't know. Joey says, how many bathrobes do I own? None. Corey says, what inspires you to collect physical media, and how much more would you like for your collection to grow? I'll show what Donald says. He made a meet the parents joke. It's pretty funny. What inspired me to collect? I've already said it before. I used to collect Pez dispensers back in the day. I was really big into that through high school and like in the beginning of college. And Pez collecting became really big. Pez started to like focus less on dispensers and more on like putting their names on like wall clocks and Pez throws and Pez pillows and Pez plush and all kinds of non-dispenser stuff. And it made it not fun. I was like, I don't want to collect all this crap. I want to collect just the dispensers. I mean, I don't mind having like, a cool plush that comes out every now and then, or a little, a Christmas tree ornament or something like that. Sure. License, non-dispenser licensed stuff is fine every now and then. It's so cool. I want that stuff. Sure. But when it's more of that than it is dispensers, I was like, this is no fun. Of course, now it's the complete opposite way around. So I guess maybe I should have kept collecting. But I sold off my collection. I got like a few $1,000s for it because I had some really nice pieces. I had a very large collection, and DVDs had just dropped down in price. They had it was 2001. And that was just a time when DVD players and DVDs had come like majorly dropped down in price where they were actually affordable, because up until then they were still kind of stupid expensive. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna look into this new confound thing they call DVD. What is this all about? Because I was still using VHS at that time. Most stores still sold it in 2001. Were still selling VHS. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try this DVD thing, and then I got the bug from one collection right into another. So sorry, hold on. Oh, thought my son was awake. That'd be bad. So from one collection right into another, and I mean it was the nostalgia really for me, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and I'm gonna buy Wizard of Oz, I'm gonna buy the Batman movies, I'm gonna buy the Quentin Tarantino movies, and I was buying all these movies that like I used to watch and I loved and they meant so much to me, and I was like, what else is out there? And how many more movies can I get that I love? And it how many more do I want? I don't have any specific number. I'll just keep on collecting it as long as I can. As long as I can find movies I want, and that probably, I don't see that stop anytime soon. It's going to get harder and harder to find movies I need, but there's always going to be movies out there I'm going to want. Noah says he just cataloged every Blu-ray and DVD I own. Found that I have 1,738. Very cool. I have no idea how many I own. Where are we at? Mr. Will says you probably need an intern to help you get stuff done. God, that'd be nice. You know what I really want? I want a manager. like no joke. I was thinking about that. When I looked into joining a certain, what's it called? I don't remember the call now. Those companies who like run a bunch of different, bunch of different YouTube channels. I'm sure you guys are gonna put the abbreviation down below, whatever those are called. I looked into joining one of those. One of those contacted me and said, hey, call us. Maybe you can join us. I was like, oh, okay, well, we'll see. And it was at that point that I learned. That that's not what I want. I don't want somebody to tell me how to make my channel grow. because you know, I can do that myself. It's pretty easy to grow your channel if you just do the right thing and know what you're doing. And if you have any questions, you can just Google that kind of stuff. It wasn't that I need help with my helping my channel grow. I needed help just like running my channel. So I was like, you know, I need a manager. I need somebody who can, you know, contact conventions and, you know, contact sponsors and do all this stuff that I'm just like, I don't have time to do any of that stuff. So Jeff says, or yeah, Jeffrey Joe says, where is Stephanie? She's at her house probably. Oh, okay, Slaw. I'm not gonna read what you just said. That's, yeah, that's a bit much. Oh, Falcon, what's my t-shirt? It's my Stefaratu t-shirt. Speaking of Stephanie, I'm wearing a Stefaratu t-shirt today. Retro Ryan says, Dave, move to Florida now or unsubscribed. I kind of did move to Florida. I'm technically now a Floridian. I'm a Florida resident because of my, I've joined DVC, the Disney Vacation Club, which means we now have an address in Florida. And according to the United States government, I'm a Pennsylvania resident and I'm a Florida resident now. So in a way I did, but will I actually be moving my house there, you know, buying a house there and moving there permanently? No, because, we joined DVC. It was kind of like, once we joined DVC, it was kind of like, okay, we're staying in Pennsylvania. Like, I can't afford to move now. So, it was one or the other. It was move or join DVC, and we chose to join DVC. Oh, Bohemian says he's starting to fall asleep from the painkillers. All right, Bohemian, bye. Hope you feel better, ma'am. It doesn't last too long. The worst part for me was you had to like swish around salt water. Oh, that was horrible. I hated that. It was disgusting. But yeah, I don't know. It was only maybe like a week or two of like of any pain whatsoever. I don't know. You'll be fine. You'll be good. But good luck. Okay. I'm drinking Fargo Cotton Candy Pop. Super hard to find here. Fargo brand is barely known in the Oklahoma. Oh, I don't know what Fargo. I believe when you say pop, you mean soda. Pop is a type of music, or the ending of lolly. So, or the sound, you know, a balloon makes when you put a pin in it. But yeah, I never had that kind of soda before. Oh my gosh, my stomach is still growling. I didn't eat too long ago. I don't know why. Like, I'm like hungry again. Retro Ryan says Pez tastes bad. I like strawberry Pez. I still do. I honestly didn't like any other flavors. And as a collector, I used to try all kinds of flavors because here in the U.S. we only have like certain flavors. I think over the years, the past couple since I stopped collecting, they've released some new flavors. But for a while, it was like there were like 3 or 4 flavors here in the U.S. and that was like it. But there was like over in Japan there was like eucalyptus and there was some really weird flavors all throughout the country. And I used to try like all those and I didn't really like any of them except for strawberry. I still do like strawberry Pez. Belaz, with all the damaged disc disappointments, that's a lot of DIs, you run into, why haven't you invested in a disc resurfacing machine? Because it's only 2020. You know, if I'm looking for a copy of Jersey Girl, I don't know why I picked Jersey Girl, that's the first thing I saw, Jersey Girl, and I can't find I find a copy, like, oh, I've been looking for this movie, and it's scratched. Give me a couple weeks, give me a month. I'll find a copy that's mint. I always do. So, you know, in 10 years from now or something like that, when maybe it's getting harder and harder to find movies, maybe at that point I'll get a disc resurfacing machine. But in the year 2020, I have no need for one. I'll find the movie mint. Don't worry about it. I'll find it. And I'm not going to waste my money. I'm not going to, like, if I go out and I'm looking for Jersey Girl and I find a copy of Jersey Girl and I take it home, resurface it, I'm still going to have to, I don't care. Even if I resurfaced it, I'm still going to have to pick up if I find a mint copy, I'm going to replace it. So it's like, why spend double the money? Like, I mean, I'm not going to be able to, I know some of you guys be like, oh, I resurfaced it. It's mint now, right? I mean, I guess, but for me, I'd be like, no, that's a resurfaced disc. I want a non-resurfaced, like mint, brand new disc, basically. So for me, I would end up just replacing it anyway. So, I mean, what's the point? But eventually, I'm never saying never. I'm just, or I'm not saying never. I'm just saying, not right now. Okay. Do you want a social media manager? Joey says Joey. I guess I don't know. Jake, yes, I've seen John Carpenter's Body Bags. I don't remember if I liked it or not. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. I think the last time I watched it was on VHS. I should rewatch that movie. I remember liking it. I just don't remember much about it. The Goodwills here don't have nearly as much as yours, but the movies here are always in good shape. They must check here, says Donald. Awesome. Falcon, again, I'm wearing a Stefaratu t-shirt. This is Stephanie, black hair Stephanie. You can check her out at Stefaratu on Instagram. This shirt is printed way too high. I need to get some new shirts. Brian says, maybe you can get an intern. Yeah, I don't know. What am I going to pay him? That's the problem. You got to pay. Yeah, I get an intern, but I got to pay him, so. Agent Pure, Mar, Booth Babe, Greg. Yeah, Greg and I haven't seen each other for a long time. I was just talking to Greg the other day, and we were talking about how, we got to hang out. It's been way too long. Harley says, first time watching one of your live streams. So thank you. Thank you for joining in. Yeah, David, I still need to call MVD Studios. I got to call them and see if I can, even if they will let us do a tour of their factory. I got to do that, yes. There we go, James. MCN, Multi-Channel Network. That's what they're called. He says those multi-channel networks are a scam. Don't believe me. Watch the odds won out. Oh, I guess he talks about them. Yeah, I didn't know what a multi-channel network exactly did for you until one, and I'm not going to say who. I kind of, some of you guys probably already know who it was because I had already mentioned that I was setting up a Skype call with them. They're a pretty big one. They got a lot of big time names, and they're local. And they had contacted me and said, again, to call them, set something up, talk to them. And I didn't know what to expect. I didn't quite know what a multi-channel network was gonna do for me, or like that's basically my question. I'm like, okay, like I'm giving you X amount of percentage of my my revenue from YouTube. So what are you going to do for me, basically? I know what you're getting from me. What am I getting from you? That was kind of my main question. And when they told me, I was like, so basically you're going to do all this stuff that I'm doing. Like, they're like, oh, we can get you into conventions and stuff like that. I'm like, I can get myself into conventions. I've been a guest at conventions. I mean, I do a lot of guest spots at conventions, and even ones where maybe I can't be a guest at or something like that, or they don't want me for a guest. Usually I can still get a press badge very easily. You just ask them for a press badge, or you go to the website and you sign up for a press badge. Pretty much anytime I've ever wanted a press badge, I've always gotten a press badge. So I'm like, I don't really need your help doing that. And they're like, oh, we can help promote your channel. And I'm like, well, I can do that myself. Like they really weren't giving me anything that I was like, okay, this is going to help out. I was kind of like, okay, this is all stuff that I can just do myself. Yeah. So yeah, that was when I realized, okay, I don't need somebody to help me grow my channel. I can take care of that. I need somebody to help manage Cinema Sickness. Like everything that encompasses what is Cinema Sickness. That's more what I need. But again, I had to pay somebody and whatnot. I've already talked about it with my wife. I was like, what if we tried for a year, if you quit your job, and for a year we just tried where you were my manager, you try to set up, guest appearances, and you contacted different places and try to set things up and did all the tax work and all the paperwork I had to do. That's another thing I got to do every night. I'm sitting at my computer for an hour doing work. There's all kinds of paperwork you got to fill out when you're self-employed too. And every day I got to do that. So I was like, you take care of all of that and you do all that. And then, hopefully that'll build me up high enough where I can, cover the cost of everything. I don't know. We'll see. It's a thought. Big Idea says, I guess Circuit City closed before your videos. Did they? I started my videos in 2011. When did they close? I definitely used to hunt at Circuit City. I used to hunt at Circuit City a lot. But I don't know if I ever actually filmed at one. I may not have. They might have closed before I started filming there. Corey says, any advice to anyone who is starting out collecting physical media and anywhere to find media you may have not mentioned? I would say the best place, in my opinion, to find physical media is flea markets. If you have a flea market nearby, hit them up. Flea markets are awesome. You can get the most amazing deals at flea markets. Because if you go to like a, I mean, you can find, I find really good deals at like pawn shops and thrift stores too. But even pawn shops and thrift stores, sometimes, the prices are, I don't say high, but, they got rent to pay. But flea markets just, I mean, it's basically, a flea market's like a bunch of yard sales. It's a bunch of yard sales all put into one spot. And I find the most amazing deals at flea markets. I cannot wait for the weather to get nice so I can go back and hit up some flea markets. I'm really bummed that I'll be going down to Walt Disney World in the beginning of March 1st to the 8th, I think, if I remember correctly. Those are the dates. And I think March 1st is like is it a Monday or Sunday or something like that? So basically, I was kind of hoping, like, oh man, I'm hanging out with the twins. I'm like, why don't I just drive down a few days early, meet up with the twins, and then we can all drive down to Disney together, since I'll be driving right by their house. And before we head down there, we can go hit up their awesome flea market. That'd be great. But they're actually gonna head down early. They're like heading down like 2 weeks before me. So I'm like, darn! I wanted to stop at the Georgia flea market. But man, I can't wait for flea market season to start back up. I see you are building that Titanic collection. Oh, my Titanics? No, the Titanic collection is going down. I had a bunch here, and these were all, I can't point to them right. There we go. The Titanics, they're all autographed. And anybody who orders from the Cinema Sickness store, there's 3 left, guys. Anybody who orders something from, it came from Cinema Sickness on Instagram, which is my store, just say, hey man, I like to order this, and can you throw in an autographed Titanic, and I'll throw them in for free. So if you want one, just order something from the store, and you can get yourself an autographed Titanic VHS. But only 3 more left. So, all right, let's see here. Joey says there are a lot of high-profile YouTubers who made videos on YouTube about how to grow your YouTube channel. All that died in crazy freak accidents like King of Random. What? I don't know what any of that means, but I was okay. Jeffrey says, Dave, I love your channel so much. Do you feel like you need to do another purge anytime soon? No, the only reason I did a purge is because I realized that I did not need to have 10 copies of Dumbo. Did I need 2 different beta releases of Dumbo because there were different artwork, and then 3 different VHS releases, and 2 different Laserdiscs, and then 3 or 4 different releases of Dumbo on DVD, and 2 different releases on Blu-ray, all because they had different artwork variations, they were different releases. I didn't. Like, why? Why was I doing that? I don't know why I was doing that. How many copies of Dumbo do I need? 1. I need whatever the best release is. Okay, in all honesty, I do actually own 2 releases of Dumbo because the original Dumbo DVD has a special feature showing off the soon-to-be Dumbo 2, which never actually came out. So I was like, that's kind of a cool special feature. So I did keep that. But really, all I need is I need the movie on Blu-ray, or if they release the 4K, fine 4K. But that's it. Well, actually, no. I can't buy any new releases of Dumbo, right? Because they took out the crows. Ridiculous. So I just need the best copy I can find with crows, which is the Blu-ray release I have. So that's it. I need 1 copy of Dumbo. I don't need 10 copies that I'll never watch. I just need that 1 copy that I will watch. So it just got to the point where I was like, I have so many doubles in my collection, and triples and quadruples. I mean, there were some movies that I literally had like 20 copies of, like Gone with the Wind. I had so many copies of that. I like Gone with the Wind, but I just need 1 copy on Blu-ray. That's it. So I was like, I gotta get rid of all this stuff. It's all gotta go. All these doubles and whatnot, they all have to go. It's ridiculous. It takes up so much space. I'm gonna run out of room. It's nuts. I don't need this stuff. And that's why I purged. And so many people said, oh, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna wish you never did that. I am so happy I did that. I look back on it and I'm like, I'm so glad I got rid of all this stuff. I'm so happy. I didn't need all that stuff. It was weighing me down. Where are we at? Okay. Oh man, sorry. Oh no. I lost you guys. Wow. Oh geez, I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong button and now like it went shot all the way down. Here we go. Gregory says, I have cousins who are DVC. They invited me to the resort and they are very nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to like really start using DVC, which I guess kind of technically I get to use like one of the first benefits of it this coming vacation in March. We won't be staying at a DVC resort because we had already booked our trip, but we are getting to go to an exclusive DVC party. That's going to be fun. Donald says there's Papa in Oklahoma. Soda. Okay, Ohana Magic says a great Disney Park live streamer / vlogger is Resort TV 1 on YouTube. I'll check him out. Awesome. Zero says, I love a Hershey cookie and cream, but it costs like £5 for a small bar. Yikes. It's crazy. Little Jeremy, when's my next library tour? I don't know. I will do one this year. I promise. I just don't know when. Backquin says, if you ever have the time to make a DVD collection video, what would you choose to show? I don't know anymore. You see, before I used to be able to do like, okay, here is my Dumbo collection. Here is my Gone with the Wind collection. Because I had collections within my collection. Now, not so much. I don't really have that anymore. So, I don't know what I'd show off now. I should do more of those videos, but honestly, I don't know what I would show. So, that's kind of the issue. I don't know. America says soda, while Canadians say pop. All right. Same for candy bars versus chocolate bars. But not all candy bars are chocolate bars. It's like those places who don't, like, I know down south, I think, they don't say Coke, or they don't say soda, they don't say pop, they just call everything Coke. And I'm like, how confusing is that? How can you call a Sprite a Coke? That doesn't make any sense. Mr. Will says, will I be attending the Philly Comic-Con this year? Maybe. I don't think I put in for my press badge for them yet. I should probably do that. Jeez. Joey says, with all the money you spent on the DVC scam, you literally could have bought a house in Florida, rented it out, and make all your money back every year, and you can stay in Florida all summer for free. No, I didn't spend... I don't know how much you think DVC is, but it's not that expensive. No, we did not spend nearly enough on DVC to buy a house. Maybe a cardboard box on the side of the street or something like that, but not a house in Florida. No. And I could rent it out. Really? Are you going to be my landlord for me? Because I'm not about to rent out a house. I don't want to be a landlord. I don't want to have to get a call in the middle of the night where I got to either run down to Florida to take care of a problem or call somebody else to take care of a problem. No, I'm not going to be a landlord. That sounds absolutely horrible. I'd rather join DVC and not have to deal with that. Also, again, the money I spent for DVC was like the quarter of a cost of a house. So, no. Falcon says, what do you think of Disney maybe changing the name of Fox to what was it, Fox Studios or something like that? I mean, whatever. I mean, I never really cared about the name 20th Century Fox. It's like, okay, Fox Studios. It's still Fox. Like, it's not the 20th century anymore anyway, so whatever. Hey, Movie John's here. Woo! What up, gangsta? Ooh, my least favorite Star Wars movie. You mean out of like not the spin-offs? I would say Episode 2. It's probably my least favorite. I don't know if you know this, but Funko Pez are a thing. Yes, I have Peter Pez in my collection. I don't have. There's two Pez. Oh, you mean the actual Pez dispensers? Yes, I do know. There's Pez dispensers with pop heads on them. Yes. I know what you mean. I don't collect those. I know what you mean though. But I do have an actual Funko Pop of Peter Pez, which is the Pez mascot. Death Proof or Planet Terror? Death Proof. But come on, the one movie. I should say Death Proof or Planet Terror. Grindhouse. That's my answer. But if I had to pick between which half, Death Proof. Falcon says Universal's getting together with WB. Okay. Not Disney. All right, where are we at? Mike says, I know you're not into sports, but I like documentaries. Do you have any interest in checking out the mind of Aaron Henderson on Facebook? Heard it was worth a watch. Haven't decided on it yet. I don't know what that is, but I have some sports documentaries in my collection. I like them. As long as it's an interesting story, that's all that matters. I might not be into sports, but if the story's interesting, I'm good. Same thing with sports movies. You know, I watch a movie about baseball or football. At least baseball I can tolerate. Football, I do not like football. Zero interest in football, American football. But I have football. What's a football? I have football movies in my collection because the story's interesting, so I like them. Movie John says, "You crazy CS." Film Geek, what's my favorite movie in my collection? I don't know. I got favorites, not a favorite movie. Brent, he says, do you know Pez, the original intent was to help people stop smoking? Yes, I know that. Pez came in almost looked like a lighter. Picture a Pez dispenser, but without a head on it, just like a flat top, and you flicked it like a lighter, but instead of flicking a lighter, you popped it up and candy came out, and they were mints. Pez, the word Pez, P-E-Z, actually comes from the first, middle, and last letter in the German spelling of the word peppermint. That is where that comes from. So yes, Pez was actually a way to help stop people from smoking and to kind of mask smoker breath and whatnot. Basically, mints for your mouth. And that was a thing. And then they became kind of popular. Kids started eating them. And they decided, hey, we can market this to kids. So, yep. Jake says, have I seen the Highlander sequels? I've only ever seen the first and second Highlander movies. I actually really like the second one. I know a lot of people don't like it. I liked it. But I haven't watched any other ones yet. James says, Saved by the Bell or Degrassi. I have never watched Degrassi. I will fully admit, my wife loves the show. I have never seen it. So I'm going to go with Saved by the Bell. Oh, Mr. Will says, interns work for free and experience. Yeah, good luck. If I can find an intern to work for me for free and experience, okay. Joey says, you can pay your intern in chicken fingers and cocktail sauce. All right. Sounds good to me. Zero says, I thought you and Greg fell out. No. What? No. Greg's just been busy. I've been in the area a couple of times. We were actually going to hang out a couple of weeks ago, and he was just busy. He wasn't able to come out with us. So no, Greg and I are still talking. We're still friends. Hopefully we'll get together in the near future. Kyle says, hey, CS, cannot wait for July. Any specific reasons why? But yeah, July's a nice time of the year, so I agree. Movie John says, Stephanie hasn't seen me in a while. All right, you guys haven't seen Stephanie in a while? Yeah, she's been busy the last couple of times I wanted to hang out. But hopefully soon. In fact, I want to go out to the Goodwills again in out in the Morgantown area, and I call it Amish country. I gotta see if she wants to go back out to those sometime soon. So maybe in the not too distant future, you'll see us run out to those. Jess says, pay the interns with Cinema Sick the shirts. Well, Cinema Sick the shirts aren't free. I pay for these. I had to buy this shirt just like you do. And free rentals from the library. Are you insane? I don't rent out my movie. No. Movies stay here. You can't take these movies out of my library. You think I trust people touching my movies? Where are we at? Oh, Metal. Dave, what happened to all the movies at the library? I kind of stopped checking on them. I don't know. My local library had a ton of movies, and they were there for like 2 years. They might still be there. I haven't been back to that library in a long time. They just never put them out. Dale says, "Can we get a It Came From Cinema Sickness logo on a black hoodie?" I can make one. Yeah, I mean, I can put one for sale up at the store if you really want that. If you guys ever want anything, what was his name? Balaz. Contact me on are you on Instagram or Facebook? Preferably Instagram. Contact me and just let me know you want me to do that, and I can put one up for you to purchase. Yeah, if you guys ever want like a certain logo on a different, like maybe on a t-shirt or on a hoodie or like a baby's romper or a hat or something like that, let me know. I can just pop that together for you really quick and get it up for sale. Harut Yun, whatever it says, what are your thoughts on Last Jedi? I liked it. Oh, Circuit City closed in 2009. So yeah, that was before I started doing Cinema Sickness. Again, Cinema Sickness started in 2011. Trey says, "Want to see my Disney VHS collection?" Sure. Joe says, "Sassy." What's sassy, Joe? See, K Dizzle, he says, "Have you ever thought about traveling states to check out different thrift stores?" I really want to. You see, the problem with doing that is I can't leave the house. I can't leave the area for too long because my wife works weekends. Or, I mean, my wife works weeknights. So if I want to leave, I only have like a weekend to do stuff. And even then, I'm like, I got to stay home until like 10 o'clock Friday night. So it's not like I can leave Friday during the day and get somewhere during Saturday and have all Saturday. My wife works Friday nights and I gotta be back home by Sunday. So it's hard for me to go anywhere for a long time. As I said before though, Patreon guys, if everybody who watched my videos donated $1 a month, it's only $12 a year. And my wife could then quit her job and just take care of Sean full time. I could go wherever I want. You guys want me to come out to Oklahoma? I'm there. You guys want me to come out to California? I'm there. You want me to go up to Canada? I'll see you in a couple hours. It'd be so much easier. Heck says, "So what's so wrong with buying brand new? You seem to down talk purchasing full price media." I don't see why you should purchase media at full price. Now, I know why you should purchase media at full price, so then you eventually sell it and I can buy it for $5. Now, the reason why I rarely buy movies at full price is because there's no reason. I will find that movie for $5 or less. I'm not going to pay $25 for a movie that... I'm not gonna pay sorry, I gotta keep checking my son. I'm not gonna pay or $25 for a movie that I can buy for $5 in like a month or two. So that's it. I mean, if you want to pay full price for movies, here's the thing. Also, I buy a lot of stuff. So if you're buying like 1 or 2 movies a month, then paying $20-25 for a movie probably isn't that big of a deal. But for me, I'm buying 100 movies a month or something like that. That would add up very quickly. So I prefer to just wait and buy my stuff used. Joey says, "So you won't get tired of Walt Disney World in the next 34 years when you're in your 70s. Why would I get tired of Walt Disney World? No. I've been going for the last 10 years now, and I still love it. I go multiple times. I've been going multiple times a year for the last 10 years now, and I get just as excited every time I go down. I watch videos on Disney World like every single day. Now, I assure you, I won't get tired. And if I do, we can sell it. You can sell your DVC. So if for some reason we ever decided we don't want to do this anymore, we just sell our points. And actually, our points would be worth more money at that point. So we'd actually make money off selling them in the future. So if we ever wanted to sell them, it'd probably actually be in our benefit. Okay. All right. We're going to go just a little bit longer. I don't think I'm going to go the full 2 hours today just because I don't want to. I'm by myself. But we'll do a few more. So let's answer some more questions and then we'll try to wrap this up. One Up Girl says, "Hey Dave, good news. My husband came home with a VCR today. Let the collecting begin." Awesome. That's amazing. James says, "Last year was 10 years since Circuit City closed." I do miss Circuit City. Movie John says he wished he knew that one on his last order. Oh, what about the Titanics? I don't think on your last order I had the Titanics in. I just got those recently, so it might not have worked for you back then. But, Movie John, I got a ton of stuff up in my store. I'm sure there's stuff in there you want, right? A VHS, a pin. Did you see that really cool Amityville horror pin I got up there? I'm just saying. All right. Joe says he's now autographing VHS of Mean Girls. Why? Because, why? Okay. Oh, man. Backquin, I guess Zero Essential says something bad about Titanic. Backquin says, don't feel bad, man. I sat through 40 minutes of Titanic and I lost interest. Dude, Titanic is such a good movie. I love that film. Do I think Mill Creek will put Blankman out on Blu-ray? Says Jake. I don't know who owns Blankman. Maybe. If it's Sony, it's a good possibility. Kids keep everything keeps popping away so fast. And then I gotta find out where I left off. Shoot. Movie John, yes, I am still selling the beta tapes for $1 a piece. Yes. Here we go. Found where I left off. Silver Sean, do I still have the Little Mermaid with the recalled cover art? Yes, I do. I actually have it in my display cases. It's one of the few Disney artwork variations I kept. So yes, John, I'm still selling the betas. Joey says, I don't understand how Disney thinks they can pretend that there were never racist crows in Dumbo. It's like they're trying to create their own Mandela effect. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think it's... As much as I love Disney, they're not perfect. And that's one of the stupid things I don't like. Donald says, gotta go. Wife needs to do homework for class that involves watching a documentary about Christianity. It's on DVD. I'll watch it too. Awesome. Have fun. Sounds good. I love me some documentaries. Jake says I had Return of the Living Dead on Blu-ray. Should I get the Scream Factory edition? I don't know. I don't have it on Blu-ray. I mean, I don't have the Scream Factory release. I just have the standard Blu-ray release. I'm fine with it. Everybody's talking about soda still, about how they call it pop. I don't know. We say soda here. And well, if you go up northern Pennsylvania says pop. I have a friend who lives up in northern Pennsylvania, or she was from northern Pennsylvania, and she says pop and suckers. And I'm like, no, it's soda and lollipops. Joey says, show off your Nickelodeon VHS collection. I do have some. I could do that. Henry says he went back to FYE for 25-cent CDs. They have 25-cent CDs there? Oh, cool. They had Less Than Jake. Awesome. James, yes, Hobo with a Shotgun. I've seen it. Good movie. Reptile Dude, have I found any more pops? Just what I've shown in my videos. Okay, where we at? Trey, what do I think about Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue? It's awesome. I've got a copy of that on VHS. I think I have a second copy too upstairs, just in case something happens to that one. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to find out, I'm just trying to read guys' stuff quick. What do you think about the twins doing vlogs, and did I have any advice for them? I think it's awesome they're doing videos, that Josh and Caleb are doing videos. I think my only advice for them is what I usually give everybody, and that is just stick with it. Don't give up on your stuff. I mean, I don't care for the first 3 years you got no viewers. Just keep on trucking away. It's not like when I started doing Cinema Sickness, all of a sudden I had like 1 million subscribers. I mean, I still don't have 1 million subscribers, but I mean, it took me a while to even build up to where I am now. I've been doing this for since 2001. Since 2011. So I've been doing this for a long time. Just stick at it. Where we at? Okay. Agent Pure says, thank you for turning me on to Juliet and the Licks. Awesome tunes. Yes, Juliet and the Licks are amazing. It's Juliette Lewis's band. They're so good. They're so good. That was one of the few times, well, I should say few times. I don't really care for the radio very much. But I remember the local radio station had Juliet and the Licks on, and they played a song, and I'm like, they're so good. So I went and got, and I think I actually downloaded their album. I wanted it so badly and couldn't find it in stores. I downloaded it, which I don't usually do. But I downloaded their album, and I was like, why would you have music this good, feature the band on your radio station, and then never play them? Because, you know, they're not Green Day or AFI or Shinedown or whoever the, you know, I don't know what music's popular nowadays. I don't listen to the radio now at all. But it's like, what? Because, you know, probably because they're not, you know, shelling your studio money under the table. You're not gonna, you can't play their music. It's sad. Radio is pathetic. I mean, I have nothing wrong with the radio playing, you know, new popular band stuff. Obviously, why would you not? If Green Day has a new hit song, yeah, play the song. I get it. Go for it. But can't you play other stuff as well? Like, you know, I feel like when I listen to the radio, it's the same like 20 songs over and over and over again. Even when radio stations will start, you know, doing that. Like, here's what I notice with radio stations. It's like 20, 25 songs all the time. Just those songs. They never go off. But every now and then they'll play, you know, an older song. Maybe, you know, some Led Zeppelin. It's always the same damn Led Zeppelin song. And then every now and then they'll be like, oh, we're going to start playing, you know, Glycerin from Bush. And you're like, oh, wow, I haven't heard this song in a long time. And for like a month or two, they'll play Glycerin all the time. They'll throw it into the rotation. And then all of a sudden, Glycerin's gone. It's out of there. Then all of a sudden you got like, you know, Doll Parts from Hole. They'll start playing. You're like, oh, I haven't heard that song in a long time. And for like a month or two, they'll play that. And it's like they always choose out like that one song you haven't heard in a while. We'll throw that into the rotation. Why not throw that stuff in the rotation all the time? Change it up. Play the hits. Play the old stuff. Play, you know, bands we never heard of. I hate the radio. Anyway. Greg, did I have the Pez guns? Yes, I did have the Pez guns when collecting Pez. Pez back in the day actually made, they looked like ray guns, like sci-fi ray guns. And they shot Pez out and they got rid of them because kids were of course sticking the gun in their mouth and shooting it, and that's not good. I heard some kids choked. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's still dangerous. They don't want that. Everyone give a thumbs up. Yeah, go for it. Thumbs up, guys. My thought, Mel Blanc, my thoughts on My Life as a Teenage Robot cartoon. It was good. I liked it. I have the later on DVD. Someone dropped the F-bomb. What? Sorry, I'm trying to like catch up with you guys. Jake, I don't have Dogma on Blu-ray for sale. No. Usually, every now and then I do get a copy of Dogma on Blu-ray for sale, and when I get it in, it sells within like minutes. So, yep, One Up Girl. I saw. I already mentioned you have a VCR. Very awesome. Oh, Austin says he lent out a copy of 24 and it came back scratched. So, yep, there you go. That's why I don't do it. I think Rick borrowed I think he borrowed Dutch. I have Dutch on Blu-ray, which is out of print now, and he borrowed it from me over Thanksgiving, and that was so difficult for me to do. Like, I told him that, I'm like, I gotta be honest, man, this is how you know you and me are good friends, because I really don't want to let this out of the library. He was so careful with it. Pug Nerd, hey CS, what's up? Bradshaw, wow of 10. What? Okay, here we go. CS, I've been finding more 4Ks in my Goodwill. Just got the new Star Trek movie, Solo and Crazy Rich Asians, all on 4K. They were $3 each. Wow, good job, Roberts. I don't see 4Ks at Goodwill very often. Every now and then. I found Goodwills at 4Ks at Goodwills every, like, maybe a couple here and there. But wow, that's a good deal to get those three 4Ks for $3 a piece. I would have bought them. That's awesome. Pug Nerd says, where's the crew? Again, Joe and Rick are sick. They're both under the weather. Zero says that your son still gets scared when he wakes up. Yeah, yes, he does. So hopefully, still good. Still just sleeping away. Yeah, Henry, yes. Just go to a closing Walmart with brand new titles released. I wish. That was awesome. Man, that was like one of the greatest hunts ever when Rick and I went to that closing Walmart and they just had a ton of brand new stuff that had just come out that week. We were getting like brand new box sets and brand new movies and all this stuff that was just all brand new, factory sealed for like a couple bucks a piece. That was so awesome. Good hunt. I'm losing you guys. Sorry. Okay. And there we go. Sorry, trying to get caught up with you guys. Pugner says just got a digital copy for free. I'll pick it up. It's got in the 90s from people at Pop Motion. First free review item. Very cool. It's a good documentary. They sent me a review copy of the Blu-ray, and it's awesome. Silver Shot, are my movies insured? To an extent. Dustin, no, I do not own Tammy the T-Rex. Jim, any Disney animated movies I've never seen? I mean, there's some newer ones like Frozen 2 and stuff. Otherwise, I want to say I've seen them all. I think. Even the sequels and everything, too. I think. I want to say yes. I mean, there might be something out there I'm forgetting, but, I mean, I've seen most. And Mr. Will, no, I did not buy the bearskin rug. I should have, but I didn't. Zero says in the UK, what you call soda fizzy drinks? Like fizzy lifting drink? Like, is that what they say, fizzy lifting drinks? That makes sense now. I didn't know that. Brian P. Favorite ride at Disney World? Haunted Mansion is my favorite ride. There's a lot of good ones there. I mean, but if I had to pick one, Haunted Mansion. Sorry, I lost you guys again. It's weird. It keeps like dropping down to like the newest stuff, and I'm trying to like read what you guys have been saying. Here we go. What's one movie I really want but can't find? I don't know anymore. I used to say it was like Exit to Eden on DVD, but I found a copy of that recently. I don't know if I have that. Excuse me, that one like Holy Grail. Oh my gosh, sorry. Like hiccuping. I don't know. I have a lot of the stuff I really, really want. I mean, I'm sure there's got to be something out there, but man, I can't think of anything off the top of my head that like I'm like really like, oh, if I found that, that'd be so amazing. I'm sure there's something, but nothing off the top of my head that I'm like really like trying to hunt down. James says my local radio station 101.1 plays classic songs from the 50s, 60s, early 2000s. Okay, cool. We have a station like that too. I think they're called like Ben FM. They play like all kinds of other stuff, but I'm talking about like major, like I don't know. There's like I don't know. I hear what you're saying. We have a station like that too. Although I do feel like even like stations like that still tend to play. They don't go broad enough. Speaking of Nickelodeon, have you ever found a copy of Pete and Pete in the Wild? Yes, I have. Yep. Yeah, the new Green Day song, Oh Yeah, is good, although I haven't heard it on the radio. Oh, I haven't even heard the new Green Day song. I should probably look it up. Brent, you see, I don't think Pops will be like Beanie Babies one day. People always compare it to that. People are always like, oh, Pops, the new Beanie Babies. Here's the thing. Beanie Babies had no pop culture reference to them. They didn't have a... they weren't putting out they were just animals. Like there was a duck There was a whale. There was a dog. Like that. Like that's what. Like there's nothing to that. They weren't putting out like SpongeBob, Beanie Babies, or maybe they did at some point. But you know what I mean. Like it wasn't. That's not what it was about. So I think Pops. Although yes, the bubble will burst someday. Collecting will all but stop. Pops will cease to exist anymore. Yes. But I still think there will always be people out there who still want to buy them to an extent because, they're going to be like, oh, I'm a big fan of Masters of the Universe and I really want those He-Man Pops because they are still just collectibles. They're collectible figures. So I think that there will always be a market for Pops to an extent, not the market that there is today, but people will always want them because of the pop culture, significance of them. Beanie Babies don't have that. Beanie Babies, again, we're just animals. So, why would you, a little stuffed Beanie Baby dog, unless you're really into Beanie Babies, you're not going to want that thing. I've not, Mel Blanc, I've not watched Godzilla King of the Monsters yet. And Lion King 2019 was decent. It wasn't anything great, but it was okay. Gosh darn it, I keep losing you guys. Sorry. Oh, here we go. Back to where we should be. Sorry, where we at? Your favorite movie to get on 4K? I still think I want to see Spice World on 4K. Oh, the Retro Machine TV says, I'm having a moment missing Zerns so much. Oh, man. I miss Zerns. I miss Zerns so much, too. Going there on a Friday or Saturday night before it started to get bad. Sorry, now I'm starting to get all like, starting to think about it, too. Yeah, going to Zerns on a Friday or Saturday night. Zerns was a farmer's market. It was awesome. Back in its heyday, back before it started to go down a hill where the original owner died and the kids took over and the kids like ran into the ground. Before that happened, before the original owner died, and it was still, still everything was kept up and all the vendors were happy and the outside section was still there. That was so much fun. It was such a great place to go. It was such a, and I'm not even talking for hunting. Yes, for hunting for movies, it was great. I loved going hunting for movies there. But just to go to, experience it. Go get yourself some ice cream or some, beef jerky or a big bag of peanuts or really anything you want. You needed parts for your vacuum cleaner or a pair of new rain boots. Go to Zerns. They had everything you could possibly want there. I miss Zerns. It was such a great place. It's a shame that the idiot kids ran it into the ground and now it's going to be sold off and just so good. So good. Asian Pure says, I'll see you in 28 days. In Florida? Oh, Brian, favorite Spice Girls song? Probably Spice Up Your Life. It's the one that always gets me jamming. Zero, do I ever buy DVDs or CDs on Amazon or eBay? Not DVDs too often. Every now and then if they have like a sale, I'll buy something. CDs, I for like a while there, I used to buy CDs like once a month off, either off Amazon or eBay. And then I stopped. I should try to get back into that again. Greedius says, is it Greedius? When you have time to watch anything? I try to watch one movie a night, which is also something I have to factor into my life. So, excuse me. So even though I have, again, I got editing, I got store, I got listing, I got tax, I got all this stuff I got to do. I also got to figure out like about 2 hours of my life where like I got to get a movie in, because what's the point of doing all this if I'm not going to watch any movies? So I always try to figure in, at my time, I consider watching a movie part of cinema sickness. That's part of my job. So I got to figure that into the mix as well. So that takes up, more time. So yeah. Favorite actor to play Batman, says Brian? That's easy. That's Michael Keaton. James says, technically Beanie Babies did have a promotion for McDonald's and they are pop culture icons now. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but a dog is not pop culture. Okay, Beanie Babies themselves are pop culture, but I'm saying that a dog is not pop culture Whereas Rainbow Bright is pop culture. Yeah, I don't know. I think you know what I mean. Robert says, what's the name of the big flea market we go to in New Jersey? I want to meet up with you guys this year. It is sorry, Columbus. Now I need my drink. Columbus Flea Market. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that'd be awesome. They had an awesome power Beanie Baby. I didn't know that. That's interesting. No, Mr. Will says, I bet Dave is just waiting for that Laura Dern pop to come out. There are two, and I own them both. There's a Jurassic Park one and a Star Wars one. I own both of those Laura Dern pop figures in my collection. I got them both. Like, they were two of the first pops I ever bought. Yeah. Been there, done that. Zero, do I want a Toy Story 5? I don't know. Toy Story 4 was good, but I honestly felt like it was just a movie for the sake of being a movie, which I know people are like, oh, all movies are like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought 3 ended on a good note. They didn't need a 4. I felt like 4 was more just a cash grab. It was a good cash grab. It was a great movie. Toy Story 4 was fantastic. I really liked Toy Story 4. But at the same time, I couldn't help but thinking, this didn't need to be made. Like, it did. Like the story was already, I thought, told. But I don't know. So Toy Story 5, I guess if the story's good enough, sure. I don't know how they would do it at this point, but yeah, okay. Brian, what should I look for in movies at Goodwill? I don't know what you mean by that. Anyone you want. Brandon says Berlin Farmers Market sounds a lot like Zern's. I've never been to there. I should check it out. Sorry. Brian says, do I think DVDs and Blu-rays will stop and everything will go digital? At some point, yeah. I mean, maybe not in the near future. Maybe it's going to be like 10 more years or so, but eventually, I mean, obviously, yeah. Robert, I don't know how many pops I own now. I'd have to get up and count them. I'm not sure. You can go to cinemasickness.com. My pop collection is listed on there. So if you want to see all the pops I own, just go there and check it out. NJ Coasterman says, I have an extra pop figure of the Ghostbusters library ghost. Can I ship it to you? I mean, I guess so. I wasn't going to pick it up myself, but hey, if somebody wants to send me the Ghostbusters librarian ghost to complete my collection, I'll take it. Again, I wasn't going to add that one to my collection, but hey, sure. If somebody wants to send it to me, if NJ Coasterman wants to send it to me, sure. I will check that out. Speaking of NJ Coasterman, do you make like roller coaster videos? Well, let me know. I'll have to check if you have a website. I'm gonna YouTube channel. I want to check that out. I just started watching. I can't think of his name now. There's another roller coaster enthusiast who I just started watching his YouTube channel, and I just subscribed to him, and I really like his stuff. So that's why I'm asking, because I would definitely check out your channel. Deadpool, what do I think of Cold Pursuit? Good, except for Laura Dern, like, disappearing within the first, 15 minutes. Laura Dern's character in Cold Pursuit is so weird and pointless. It was just so strange that she just disappears. I mean, I understand. She's kind of she's not... Once her son dies, she kind of becomes like a bit of a... I'm trying to be nice here and be a little bit family friendly. She just becomes a jerk. I wanted to use a different word, but she becomes quite of a jerk to Liam Neeson. And then she just leaves him, and I'm like, what? He never finds her. You never see her again. She's in the movie for 15 minutes and then just goes away. It's so weird, but a good movie. I liked it. Mr. Will, no, I do not yet have an Annabelle pop in my collection. The one I want though is just the original Annabelle pop. I don't want one of the Annabelle. I see the Annabelle creation or Homecoming or whatever. I see those pops all the time. I don't want that one. I just want the standard original, just Annabelle from the first Annabelle movie pop. That's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find one of those. Zero says it always freezes when I go to your website. I don't know. I never have any problems with my website. Maybe it's because you're in the UK or something. I don't know. I never have any. I don't know. I wish I could tell you, but it works fine for me. Retro Machine TV says, sometimes I just watch old YouTube videos of Zerns to remember it. I found Q-Mart, and that's similar. Yeah, Q-Mart's similar, but it's not the same. I'd like to try Redinger's next. Yeah, Redinger's was okay. Again, not the same, but it's cool. Both are further for me than Zerns. Zerns was only 20 minutes away. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've only been to Redinger's like once. Well, depending on which Redingers you're talking about. There's like 5 flea markets in the area called Redingers, and they're all like owned by different people. Weird. But yeah, if you're talking about the one, I think it's in Kutztown. I think that's the closest Redingers. It's okay. Oh man, Brian, favorite find at a Goodwill? I don't know. I'm not even sure. Crap, lost you guys again. There you go. Hash browns. Do I like Ren and Stimpy? Yes, of course. Pugner says NJ Coaster Man makes videos on coasters. Okay, I will definitely check out. Your channel then, NJ Coaster Man. I wonder if the more I hear NJ Coaster Man, the more I'm thinking, do I know who you are? Because this guy whose YouTube channel I started watching, he was hanging out with a guy who he's from New Jersey who does coaster videos. I'm thinking, is it the same? Are you the same guy? I don't know. I'm about to look into that now. But yeah, I'm gonna check out NJ Coaster Man's channel. Very intrigued now. Zero Essential says, in the UK we call flea markets car boot sales. Yep. Andrew, do I love working for myself? Yes, it's a lot of work. It's more work than I had thought it was going to be. Working a 9 to 5 was like so much easier. Just taking these off. Working a 9 to 5 was a lot easier, but I don't know. I love what I do. So, that's the thing. Like, what's the saying? If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life or something like that. So that's the way it is. I love my job. So it's a lot of work. I'm always working. I got to worry about every single day, getting a video out and what am I going to do? Like last week, it was a little nerve-wracking because it snowed and my plans got completely off track. And what I wanted to do, I couldn't do. And I was like, I gotta get videos shot. Yeah, it can be a bit of a pain sometimes, but I love it. So. Zero, no. Did I used to work for Amazon? No. Where are we at? Oh, wow. I've been talking longer than I thought. Mr. Will says they have the Animal Pop on eBay for $9.99. I believe it's the one you want. Okay, I'll have to look into that. All right. So we pretty much read everybody's things now. Brian, my favorite Disney pins? I don't know. I always like picking up the ones from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Punky Nerd, I will not listen to Billy English. No, thank you. I'll pass. But yeah, no, not gonna do it. All right, so I think I'm gonna head out soon. So if you guys have any major questions, ask them now. We'll go for a couple more minutes now. Hash browns, yes, Rocco's Modern Life is awesome. Dustin, top 3 wish list movies. I don't even know. At this point, I mean, I got so many of my holy grails I've already picked up, so I don't know. Aubrey, what's for dinner? I don't know. I'll actually probably eat from home today. Like, I'll just have some frozen pizza or something. I've been trying to eat at home more often over the past couple weeks. So tonight I will probably not go out and get something. I'll probably just do like frozen pizza, probably, in theory. So we'll see. So probably Elio's. That's what's for dinner tonight. Zero, I do like the band Snow Patrol. Oh, it's not Billy Eilish, it's English. Whatever. It's music I don't want to listen to. Oh, man, Brian, what ska band should you check out? Planet Smashers, Operation Ivy. Oh, gosh, there's so... Just any ska band, really. I mean, most ska bands are pretty good. I mean... yeah, it's so hard to say which exact bands, but... I mean, Aquabats are great. Older Aquabats, newer Aquabats are good too, but newer Aquabats are more new wave than they are ska. Suicide Machines, Less Than Jake, Money Money Bosstones, Checkered Cabs, Dance Hall Crashers. I mean, the Toasters. There's so many good ska bands out there. Oh, James says he recommends the Toasters. There you go. I would too. Toasters are great. Brian said, Pugnerd says, Bosstones, Real Big Fish, Goldfinger. Yeah, they're all good. Real Big Fish, I'm still like, I'm half into Real Big Fish. I don't like all their songs. They're not my favorite ska band. But Bosstones and Goldfinger are great. No, not Frank Castle. I've not reviewed Terminator Dark Fate. I haven't watched it yet, actually. Zero Coldplay's a decent band. Yeah, I mean, I'm not some big fan, but they're okay. All right, so we about done then? Anybody else have anything major they want to ask? Any major questions? Because if not, I think we are about done with the live stream for tonight. I actually went like I went like 40 minutes longer than I had anticipated on going. I was just gonna make it an hour today. Brian says he's listening to the Toasters. So far, so good. Yeah, they're great. They're great. Like two-tone British ska band. They're great. All right. Well, I guess we're about done. Everybody's just saying goodnight. So I'm gonna call it quits. So thank you guys for watching the live stream. I do appreciate it. Hopefully next week I can get Joe or Rick out here. Hopefully they'll be feeling better. If you guys follow Crazy Joe or you follow Rick, wish them well. They're both under the weather, so hopefully they'll be feeling better soon. That'd be nice. But yeah. Going to my first convention, says Ryan. Awesome. Conventions are fun. So anyway, guys, that's it. So, as always, thank you guys so much for checking the video out. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely check down below for links to Patreon, where you can help support the show. Again, it's only $1 a month. That's only $12 a year. I mean, more if you like, sure, but that's it. And it does get you early access to my videos. You get to see my videos before everybody else. And you get your name in the credits of my videos as well as a thank you. And you're helping support the videos. And the more support I get, the more crazy adventures I can take, the more I can leave, this area and get further out and do some other hunting in other states and other areas and fun stuff like that. So definitely do that. I appreciate it. And of course, there is Spreadshirt. We get yourself new shirts. I put up a new Cinema Sickness t-shirt. There's a brand new one up there at Spreadshirt. Check that out. Some of you guys are saying you liked it. We're going to order it. Awesome. And of course, it came from Cinema Sickness, which is my store on Instagram. Check that out as well. All kinds of cool media, collectibles, toys, retro stuff, all kinds of awesome things like that, movies and whatnot. So definitely check that out. So, Pug Nerd, come to Hawaii. You pay for it, I'm there. I will. If you pay for my trip out to Hawaii, I will figure that one out. I will figure out a way to get out to Hawaii. Oh man, I want to go out there. I'd love to go to Hawaii. I want to go see a volcano. That's what I want to do. So come to Belfast. Again, you guys pay for the plane ticket, put me up for a place to stay. I'm there. I'll figure it out. But anyway, guys, again, that's it. So, again, as always, thanks for watching. Have a good one. I will see you guys in the next video. So, all right, that's it, guys. Bye. Elio's Pepperoni Pizza. Now, I'm not saying this meal is healthy, but in comparison to what I would be getting usually on a Monday, which is 2 hamburgers, french fries, and a soda, I'd say a slice of pizza and a water, not too bad.